Christmas has been merrier, and the idea of family has been brought to life even better by Disney when they released their latest animated film, Encanto. From the studio's 60th animated film, it really doesn't disappoint. Disney's Encanto, a Colombian-inspired new film, has delighted audiences with its heartwarming story about the importance of family and tradition. With a stellar voice cast that includes Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Stephanie Beatrice and Maluma, the movie is sure to find a special place in the pantheon of Disney's animated features. At the heart of the new Disney movie is young Mirabel, who belongs to the Madrigal family, known for their magical powers. Each member of the family has their own magical gift, except for her. Try as she might, she can't seem to figure out what's special about her, or, in fact, what's not special about her. If you've seen the adorable movie, chances are you were left scratching your head at the end. With a meaning as deep as Disney's soul, you'll need a lot of time to dissect the Madrigal family. So, what most audiences are talking about now? What was the ending really about? What was its message? Does Mirabel finally get her gift? And does she even have a gift at all? While it may seem that Mirabel is the only one in her family not to receive a gift, by the end of the movie, it turns out that she actually has a gift all along. But the huge question that left us vague ideas is, what was Mirabel's gift? Today, we'll be breaking down the subtle, subliminal ending of Encanto, but before anything else, watch out for some major spoilers, and make sure first to hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell for more updates. Now, let's open the casita's magical door. First, we need to know what the Madrigal family does in their town. Then we can figure out how the story ends. It was Alma's miracle that led to the town. People fled from an attack of their own village, but it wasn't clear what it was. Probably part of La Violencia civil war. Before, her family had worked hard to serve the village and keep everyone happy. They used their magical abilities to get the village blessings. Madrigals look like the perfect family. They're always happy and willing to help each other, and they always have a good time. It's a show they keep up. The members of Alma's family act the way that she wants them to, always happy, but under the magical mask they wear, they let stress build up. For example, Mirabel's older sister, Luisa, played by Jessica Darrow, has a song that shows how stressed she is. Luisa's gift is simple. She's very, very strong. Luisa is strong enough to move a church with her bare hands. The village relies on her all the time, but Luisa's strength hides her deep anxiety and the stress she's under that's impossible to deal with. When Luisa doesn't end up getting enough rest and stress, her mental health gets to the point where it can handle no more. They must all use the gifts the family has for the good of the village without taking a break. Another thing that helps make the story more interesting is the house. It comes crashing down when Mirabel and Alma get into a fight. This splits the family and brings the home down around them, putting them in danger. These two events are directly linked because the house is a way to show how the family's doing. There's a lot of shots where we can see the cracks getting bigger as the family fights, which connects the two events. As the family splits, so does their house. She claims that Alma is the root of the family's disintegration, and it's for this reason that she is bringing her case. Mirabel holds herself responsible for making Luisa and her sister, Isabela, feel worried and angry. Alma, she believes, is to blame for everything that goes wrong in the household. She's absolutely correct. The end result is that Alma pulls down all of the facades and masks, forcing Alma and everyone else to confront the shattered disaster of a family that lurks under the surface. Mirabel's able to see through them because she never owned a mask before in her life. They don't want to disappoint Alma, their grandmother, who has worked hard to create their peaceful existence. Isabela is a perfect example of this. As a result of Mirabella's inability to achieve Alma's high expectations, their relationship has always been strained. Isabela's desire for freedom and enjoyment is buried beneath the magnificent perfection that she's achieved. She exhibits normal behavior for the first time. Mirabel and her magic are both messy and wonderful, as is her relationship with Mirabel. Isabela's free spirit is shattered as Alma walks into the room. Instead, she adopts the humble and passive demeanor that Alma desires. It's Mirabel's fault that the family would not let her down in any way, given that Mirabel lacked a distinguishing characteristic. She frequently consigned to the background or regarded as less significant than her sisters and relatives. Mirabel has always been a source of disappointment for Alma. Their home is shielded by a magical barrier, but Mirabel has the ability to reveal the truth. When Alma and Mirabel return to their hometown, they're surprised to find that a group of individuals has come to assist in the reconstruction of the family home. The Madrigals are putting themselves back together as a family at the same time that the house around them is being built. When everyone is being themselves, gifts and all, it's going to be much easier for the family. A fresh start for the entire family because Mirabel is honest and forthright with her family. The family will rejoin after the house is completed. They get gifts as a group and the house comes to life to welcome them. There are a couple of things that stick out about this message. Encanto, on the other hand, has a lot of heart and spirit, which distinguishes itself. So what does the ending of Encanto mean? The ending of the movie reveals that Mirabel's gift is the miracle of the family's magic itself. Mirabel is given the power of the Madrigal's magic as a whole, so she can use it. Cracks start to appear in the walls of La Casa Madrigal, and the young girl learns that they're a reflection of how the family interacts with each other. After she fights with her grandmother and the whole house falls down, Mirabel later on connects with Abuela Alma, her grandmother, who Mirabel feels has always been too harsh with her. She explains that her beloved husband was murdered while they were attempting to flee. Mirabel gains a better understanding of her grandmother, and her grandmother gets a better understanding of Mirabel. Together, they return to the house, where each of the family members, all of them non-magical now, chip in to fix the house. They come together not because of their powers, but because they love one another. The house comes back to life when they get back together. Mirabel might not be able to do anything with her hands, but she has a special gift of love and can control the heart of the whole family. Once the house is fully mended, they hand Mirabel a doorknob with an M on it. She puts the doorknob on the front door and it turns, and the house returns to its magical glory, and the powers return to the family members. As it turns out, Mirabel's gift was saving the family and the casita. Our protagonist, Mirabel, discovers an important part of herself. It turns out that she did not get skipped over when it came to the miraculous gifts of the Madrigal family, but is, in fact, the gift itself. Even though she possesses no tangible powers, Mirabel's specific power is love, and her ability to bring the family back together allows the magic to once again be restored. It is via her activities that the other members of the family, such as Isabela and Bruno, can embrace and grow in their genuine selves and personalities. At the end of the movie, the candle that was supposed to be the source of the family's magical powers also does not relight, suggesting that its power now resides with Mirabel. As Bruno says before she opens the door to the newly built house, "You're the real gift, kid. Let us in." Well, that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to watch our other video, Details You May Have Missed in Encanto, and many more. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and smash that notification bell for more episodes.